semifinals after beating Guida. So here we go. The 1 and 2 seed will battle for the title coming up at 7 o'clock. Who will finish third? As Patrick McCormick in white. Guida wearing...
McCormick in on that single leg. Guida with that heavy whizzer. Going dead here.
Stalemate will reset things.
It's interesting to see the contrast in action we're going to see between the match that just happened and this. And, just the levels, how high they are, the amount of shots they take, the flexibility, all of it. Wrestling's a very unique sport in that aspect. Very, very, vary a lot.
Guida from Rockaway, New Jersey. Who went to high school in Maryland, was the Maryland State champion.
Nice high crouch and crackdown. Already awarded 2.
And McCormick given the 2 points. As the Cavs.
Yeah, behind him here, he's going to want to look to control those wrists early, break him down, before Guida can kind of work on his escape ready.
Guida, his riding time up to 30 seconds. He's just trying to get out of bounds. Trying to do something to reset. And he finally does get out of bounds. McCormick, very aggressive here early on. McCormick out of Pequoson, Virginia. Adding up that riding time. Last year posted a 12-5 record.
Here we're going to see more savvy wrestling on the line here.
Trying to live up like his father, who wrestled for Virginia back from 1985 to 1990. McCormick this year, 5-4. He's 17-9 overall. He's just adding up that riding time here in that first period. How important is it to set the tone and already get a minute of riding time?
Yeah, he's got the minute of riding time, and he's got good positions here. He's not far off from getting turns. He's controlling wrists, tight waists. And Guida's working hard too, you know? So anytime you can control things and really make your opponent work hard to even fight those things off or get out of bounds and working toward those escapes, so they're all good things McCormick's doing here and trying to keep the match in his favor.
Again, that's on number 2.
And final 30. How much does it take out of the person who is on the bottom when McCormick picks him up and slams him? Does that take a lot out of him?
It takes it out of you, but as a top wrestler, that's good effort to lift and return them too. You know, do it properly where they're hitting the mat first, like I said earlier, and you're in control, rather than going down at the same time and leaving it up to 50-50 scramble or who's got more hustle in some positions. So it definitely takes it out of the bottom guy, but there's work on the top guy's part too. So I know all these teams are practicing their mat returns every day in practice and making that a habit of being willing to go after 3, 4, 5 mat returns, however many that it's necessary to keep a persistent wrestler down.
Well, McCormick, you can see 2 minutes plus in riding time already, has set the tone in this one as the Virginia native with a 2-0 lead, theoretically a 3-0 lead. Now, almost immediately,
very nice,
gets out of the hold. And so he gets the escape point and almost got a reversal.
Yeah, circled his feet back in fast and then shot immediately.
Guida's got some work to do as McCormick.
Guida's doing a lot of level changes and whatnot, but they're all right in front of McCormick. Wants to set McCormick's head off to one side or another, shuffle his feet, and then get those level changes. But when an opponent's level changing on you right in front of you, you feel right at home. I'll tell some guys I don't really feel threatened by your fakes because they're right in front of me. You know, move my head to one way or another, get my blind spot to where I don't see you straight on, and then that's a lot more threatening rather than being right in front of me. You want to be kind of off to one side or another. Nice peek out duck under combo from Guida, but McCormick reacted fast on that. That was nice.
We're in the 125-pound third place match. McCormick with a 3-0 lead. Guida just trying to get on the board. Coleman Scott talked about how hard Guida's worked too to earn that 5 seed here this year.
The top 2 guys in this weight class are right there in that picture to potentially be wrestling for a national championship. So being in this weight class is not easy. So you're seeing elite guys twice a season, and then what depends what else is scheduled. So these guys have seen what some of the best guys in the country look like. So they're definitely prepared or at least are aware of what else is out there.
So we go to the final period here in the 125 bout. In the third place consolation round. As caution is called, the neutral position is where we will start.
Shot a little bit too early on that whistle. McCormick with a couple fakes there to get to his double leg and the takedown here.
Now again, another takedown by McCormick. Looked like Guida made the move, but McCormick was able to stave it off. And now he'll add to the riding time.
McCormick really controlling this. Guida with a lot of work. He's been working in all positions. But McCormick's kind of had an answer for everything he's done, whether it's been on top, on the feet. McCormick's been controlling every aspect of it.
Again, Guida, just a freshman. Making it to the ACCs here in his first year. As we're down to the final 105. And that's out of bounds, so we'll reset. And I think Guida contends he might have gotten a takedown or something. And they may look at it. So they will look at this. I think no challenge was made.
And again, you want to give the refs the benefit of the doubt that they're doing these challenges. They want to get it right themselves. As much as the days get long out here for the officials and whatnot, they know there's a lot on the line in all these matches.
This is what your officials are seeing right now.
Guida might have something here. It was short, but I kind of think he might have had something there. You don't need to have it for long, but he might have had something there. You never know quite the view that the refs have on it. And in my own regards, I never think I'm going to win the challenges. When I challenge things, it's, you know, I always kind of think, okay, well, I'm going to lose this or whatever, because you can't really bank on, oh, they're going to see it my way. You know, it's kind of have a negative outlook on that. But rather than being hopeful, you know.
Don't be negative, Nick.
You know, if you didn't control the entire way through it, you know, I can't rely on that. I like having control of things, and from that kind of view, fast forward, I think, I don't know, Guida might have had it.
Is it enough to get the points?
He doesn't need much for a takedown, but that might be something.
The score has not changed. The call on the mat did stand, so it did not change. Deservedly so. 1:03 to go here. Guida was just trying to get on the board, as it looks like he's got too much to make up with no time left. And McCormick looking to get 3 minutes of riding time. And that one, we'll see him go out of bounds. McCormick well on his way to finishing third place in the ACC. We'll get that extra point. Riding time is locked in. And a 1 point escape for Guida as he avoids the shutout.
Good work by McCormick, staying at home, not overextending himself, trying to stay in bounds, circling in bounds when he needs to, not taking unnecessary risk, getting tied up in different ties.
And he will hang on for the 6-1 victory unless something changes here in the final 7 seconds. Guida working so hard but not able to get anything done. As we're down to the final second, McCormick will finish third place in the ACC, and that'll do it. These two battled twice today. McCormick had the upper hand in each one as he wins by the decision 6-1. Patrick McCormick finishes third in the ACC and adds more points for Virginia here in the team totals. Just seemed like McCormick had the edge from the get-go.
Yeah, he edged him in every position. In the feet.